8 months after the attack on the US Consulate in Libya, lawmakers renewed their push for answers. 3 self-described whistleblowers testified at a House committee about the attack and the Obama administration's response. The main testimony came from Greg Hicks. He was the #2 diplomat to U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens, who was killed along with 3 other Americans. Hicks was in Tripoli when the militants hit the consulate in Benghazi.
When Ambassador Stevens talked to you, perhaps minutes before he died, as a dying declaration, what precisely did he say to you?
He said, "Greg, we're under attack."
Would a highly decorated career diplomat have told you or Washington had there been a demonstration outside his facility that day?
Yes, sir, he would have.
Did he mention one word about a protest or a demonstration?
No, sir, he did not.
So fast forward, Mr. Hicks, to the Sunday talk shows and Ambassador Susan Rice. She blamed this attack on a video. In fact, she did it 5 different times. What was your reaction to that?
I was stunned. My jaw dropped, and I was embarrassed.
Well, joining us is Caroline Horn, CBS News Senior Producer for Politics. Good morning, Caroline.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
So, did we hear anything new yesterday? Anything that really indicated that someone dropped the ball or someone deliberately tried to cover things up?
I'm not sure that there was a bombshell that big, but what was new about the testimony yesterday was this was one of the first times we had heard from people who were actually on the ground in Libya when this attack took place. And there were 2 strands of this testimony that really struck me. The first was that it was very emotional. Hicks and another one of the witnesses both got choked up when they were talking about the deaths of 4 Americans in that attack in Benghazi. And the other side was just how critical they were of the response from the Obama administration. Hicks said that he had requested for special forces or jets to be flown over to Benghazi to try to help stop this attack, and that he was basically denied at every turn.
So what about the Obama administration's reaction to this? As I understand it, they were even the administration was even questioning whether or not Greg Hicks and the others should be called whistleblowers.
The Obama administration basically says that they have answered all of these questions and provided all of this information themselves. They point to a State Department investigation that was done that they consider to be exhaustive, and they say that they've already put in place more safeguards at embassies and diplomatic outposts around the world to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And they don't feel like they've hidden everything, while Republicans say that basically the administration has been stonewalling since the attacks took place.
So then the question begs, is this politically motivated? Are the Republicans just pushing for other reasons?
You know, both sides have charged that there are political implications at stake. When this first happened in September, we were less than 2 months from the presidential election, and Republicans were saying that the Obama campaign wanted to really sweep this under the rug a little bit because they didn't want to be seen saying that there had been a terrorist attack right before the election. Now what the Obama administration is saying is that it's the Republicans who are playing politics, that this has been settled, that they've done all the investigations they need. And frankly, given the fact that Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of State at the time when this happened, a lot of this has an undertone of looking ahead to 2016.
And that's really what I was going to ask you when you talk about elections and whether or not this could muddy things up. Do you think this could have an impact on Hillary Clinton's political future if she is looking to run for president?
I think Republicans certainly think so. When this morning, Senator Lindsey Graham, a Republican from South Carolina, posted on his Facebook page that he thought today was going to be one of the day the dam broke in the Benghazi story, and he specifically mentioned Hillary Clinton by name in that post.
Caroline Horn, CBS News Senior Producer for Politics. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.